Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and I wanted to show you the first setup of the new iPhone 6s Plus. I've been using an iPhone 6 Plus for quite some time. I have a skin on the back from D-Brand. I know a lot of you guys asked me about that, so I got this from D-Brand. I did a video on it before, so if you want to check it out, be sure to check that out. But it does add a lot of grip, and I like it, and it's held up well. But as far as this phone goes, I thought we'd set it up, take a look at it. I did a separate unboxing video. Now it does feel a little bit heavier than the 6 Plus. It's got a little more weight to it. Let's move this out of the way and we'll turn it on. And there we go. So we'll let it boot up and then I'll walk you through the first setup of this phone. So the first thing to do is slide it. It says hello. We'll pick our language. Select your country or region. We'll pick our Wi-Fi network. And then we'll put in our password. Once the password's in, we'll let it join the actual network. There we go. And your iPhone could not be activated. I actually have to pop my SIM card in there, so let me go ahead and do that. I've placed my SIM card in and just activated the phone. Pretty simple there. We'll enable location services. Now, location services lets you know or lets you use things like Google Maps or Apple Maps and allows the device to actually access GPS. Now we'll set up Touch ID. That allows us to unlock the phone using our fingerprint. So we'll go ahead and I'll set up this finger first. And then it wants me to adjust my grip. Since it's my finger, I'm going to do it a little bit different. You just keep lifting and moving around. It's going to want me to create a passcode, so I'll do that. The passcode has been created, and now it's asking me if I want to restore from iCloud, set up as new, or even move data from Android. So I'm going to restore from iCloud, but I'll set this up as new just to give you an idea of what a new phone would look like. So we'll set it up as a new phone. We'll put in our Apple ID. Now, if you don't have one of these, you can create it here. So I put in my Apple ID. I press next, and then it's going to ask me to agree to the terms and conditions. So I'll hit agree. Agree again, or I can't really use it, so I have to do that. It's going to update iCloud settings, and sometimes this can take a few minutes. It depends on your internet connection and whatever else you might have going on right now, and depending on your account and everything else. And it's going to ask me to set up Apple Pay. I'm going to do this later when I set up the device, again, using my iCloud backup. Now, before we go forward, for those of you that don't know, Apple Pay actually allows you to pay with your phone. So you can just tap it, use your thumbprint, and actually pay. And it's really convenient and very secure. It actually generates a random number. So even when you're paying to, say, a local retailer, they don't have your actual credit card number. So even if their data gets stolen, you don't have to worry about it linking back to you. So it's really nice and very secure, and it's only stored right on the phone. Now, Icloud Keychain, same thing, stored on the cloud, but it also lets you to sync your passwords and things. I won't do that for this particular phone. We'll do that later. And then it wants me to set up Hey Siri. So Hey Siri allows me to actually activate the phone. And I'm sorry if I'm activating your phone. I'm going to do it a couple more times here, but let's go ahead and set it up. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, how's the weather today? Hey Siri, it's me. So now this is ready. We'll hit continue. Now this has to do with diagnostics. Maybe I do or don't want to send this, but basically if you have problems with your phone, it will send that information to Apple in the background anonymously to help them make their software better. So I'll go ahead and do that. Same thing with app analytics. You can either opt out or opt in. And then display zoom. This is a 6S Plus, and you can make the icons bigger. I like the standard one, so I'll leave it, but you can use zoomed. You can see it's a little bit bigger. So it just depends on your liking there. And hit next, and now we can get started. And this is an alert. It's going to ask me, do you want to use this device when sharing your location? You can share your location with family and friends. You don't have to do it at all. You can do it sometimes. It's actually a really neat app through Find My Friends. And I'll just not allow some of this for now. And that's it. So this is the iPhone 6s Plus. We can force press on an icon. You can see that. We can just push a little bit harder and it pops up. Kind of neat. Same with Mail. And you actually feel it in the phone, so that's pretty neat. And that's it as far as the first setup. So there's not really much to it. Once you've got that set up, your backups and everything should be going through iCloud, and everything will be synced. So when it's next time to actually maybe move to a new phone next year, you can actually move all that over. But I'll show you that in a different video. Let me know what you think about the new iPhone 6s and 6s Plus in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.